Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to everyone. My name is Nurfata binti Ahmad. So today, I will be talking about moonlighting issue among employees. To begin with, what is it actually is moonlighting? Traditionally, the term moonlighting refers to having a second job in addition to one's regular employment, which does not necessarily relate to the main job. For example, a person might be a teacher at a school during the day but run a boutique in the evening. Although many people moonlight to earn extra money, some do this to enhance their skill in different fields, and some adopt it to fight boredom. Today, most the employees look into moonlight for extra income, proving their capabilities in different job profiles, non-recognition by employers, and utilizing spare time. Moonlighting can be divided into 4 different categories, which are blue moonlighting, quarter moonlighting, half moonlighting, and full moonlighting. Moonlighting can have a significant negative impact on a company and its culture. It can be a huge challenge for HR managers, especially if it starts to become a trend in a team or organization. It also affects HR development as employees disengage with their responsible and don't demonstrate any interest in HR development programs. Moonlighting also have adverse effects on relation between employees and their managers because of unmatched expectations. It can also be very hard to keep the non-moonlighting employees motivated as they start to notice the disengagement of moonlighting employees from work and the benefit they may be enjoying from their second gigs. Number 1 is fatigue. It is a mental state of being tired and weak. Often, mental and physical fatigue exist together. If a person is physically exhausted for a long period of time, she might also feel mentally tired. Moonlighting can have adverse effects on an employee's performance. Number 2 is transportation hurdles. Transportation can become a hurdle for moonlighters, and it can become quite hard for them to be on time at work. Transportation glitches can lead to subpar performance, which may be a loss to one or both of the workplaces. And lastly, for the cons is lack of sleep. The hectic lifestyle of moonlighting employees may create health hazards in the long run for them and huge drop in productivity for the employer. Number 1 is employees can learn new skills. Moonlighters perform multiple jobs in different environments, and thus they learn new skills and are able to think unconventionally or form from a new perspective, and it can create advantages to the organization. Number 2 is retaining employees. When an employer accepts their second job wholeheartedly, an employee may feel comfortable in the organization and also feel satisfied due to the extra earning for the second job. In this way, it might be easier to retain talented employee. Number 3 is affordable. Hiring a moonlighter might be more affordable as they may be ready to work part-time or contractual job that don't require an employer to also provide a plethora of benefits. Solution and what can you do as an HR manager? Firstly, is set out your expectation that employees will treat their primary job with the highest priority. You cannot stop employees from pursuing other opportunities, but you can make it clear that you expect the employees to put their primary job first. Secondly, is set out a conflict of interest policy. This policy will require that the secondary job should not involve working for competitors at the same time. Number 3 is set out the concern for additional employment policy. You may include a clause that states that an employee must get approval for any other employment, but remember to apply it consistently to employees. Don't allow one employee to work at another job and prohibit another employee from doing so if circumstances are similar. And lastly, support employees with compensation and benefit that are appropriate for their level of contribution, so they are less likely to consider moonlighting as an option. In conclusion, it is important for HR managers to understand the concept of moonlighting, reason behind employees' propensity to pursue it, its impact on employees and the organization, and what HR should do to prevent negative consequences of moonlighting in their organization. That's all from me. Thank you.